Hi. So anyway, as I was saying, I'm a teacher of sorts. It's a little non-conventional, sure. I teach various things. Usually it has something to do with social justice. There's nothing wrong with being a social justice warrior. Teachers have souls. You respect women on my channel. I don't care what you call me. I'm right. And you're wrong. I want respect for gingers and women and everyone across the world. I am not racist at all. I'm the most unracist man in the world. I am proud to be a ginger. This is not a fucking joke. I am a social justice warrior. Social justice warrior. I am a social justice warrior. Social justice warrior. Social justice warrior. Social justice warrior. I am a social justice warrior. Social justice warrior. Because I'm fighting for not just my rights as a minority, a ginger, I'm fighting for your rights as well. You'll see, I am proud to be a ginger. I am proud to be a ginger. And none of you can stop me from being who I am.
Are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Look, honestly, if you don't want to stream, then don't stream.
I want to stream, sweetie. I want to stream, okay? Okay, as long as the stream is ending pages up there, the microphone doesn't go through.
Alright, sweetie, well listen, between you and me, after the stream is over, if you're good and you are able to go through the stream and be good, okay, and hard, and work hard for me, then I'll make you hard later. I know it's hard now, but I'll make you hard later.
You're so cheeky. Speaking of cheeks, I'd love to get in your cheeks.
Oh, you're so fucking cheeky yourself. Alright, now you go and teach a good class. Okay? Don't let them run you off. Because you're much stronger than them. Okay?
I can't stop them, that's a problem.
Why don't you just ban them?
I don't know how to ban them!
Don't yell at me!
I'm sorry, okay? I'm sorry.
Don't yell at me!
I'm sorry, okay? I'm sorry.
Don't yell at me!
I'm sorry, okay? I'm sorry.
Don't yell at me!
I don't know how to ban that!
can't hear us, okay? As long as the stream is ending pages up there, the microphone doesn't go through. I don't think, anyway.
What if I were to tell you that in the year 2021, after a great pandemic swept the world because of men, we would still not be able to be woken up? We must open our eyes and see the treachery that the patriarchy has caused all of us to endure. This world needs to be corrected. This world needs correction. And that's why you have people like me. Hello, everyone. Today we're going to be talking about some very heavy subject matter. So I would appreciate it if you would conduct yourselves with maturity. Recently, Bill Cosby was set free. Do you understand what that means for all of us? A man is roaming the streets. Now I want all of you to please prepare yourselves. Don't worry. Don't worry. We're going to have a good time. It's going to be a nice stream, okay? Now, what's happened recently with Bill Cosby, it is very upsetting on a number of levels. But we'll get to that in a second. First of all, let's start off on a positive note, okay? Hi, my name is Mr. Copper. I teach a class on my YouTube channel via live stream every single Wednesday through Sunday. Usually, I start at 2 o'clock p.m. Central. I know I'm an hour late today, but that's only because I've still been helping my sister and her fiance get settled and moved into the house, and you're gonna have to forgive me for a few days while we get settled. I wasn't even really supposed to start streaming this week because we've got a few more things to do. I was actually gonna be gone a bit longer because, in fact, next week I'm gonna be gone for a few days. We have to travel somewhere to pick something up for the house, and Aubrey will tell you that I'm not lying. This is true. So I really wasn't even supposed to start till the week after next when I've had my camera set up and everything. But yeah, again, I'm a little bit late today. I'm an hour late exactly. I started at 3, same time as yesterday. But in the future, though, I am going to get back to doing my streams and starting my classes at 2 o'clock p.m. and also at 8 o'clock because I stream twice a day, every Wednesday to Sunday. So, but yeah, sorry about being late. Just busy. Very, very busy. Offline and online, really. So, how are all of you doing today? How are all of you? I know we started off a bit kind of heavy there. I know I started off a bit dark, literally. But let's shake off that let's shake off the negativity, okay? Let's shake it off. Let's just everyone take your shirts off. Okay, we're gonna Just shake off that negativity, okay? No big deal. We're going to have a good stream. It's going to be a fun class, okay? Now, I don't want to talk. I'm going to tell you. I'm not going to talk too much about Bill Cosby because I think that dumb fucking piece of shit has been talked about enough. But I do want to, I'm not going to dedicate an entire stream to him like I said I would yesterday. I didn't say I'd dedicate a stream, but I did say that today's class would be about Bill Cosby being freed. But here's the thing, okay? I don't want to give him energy or attention, okay? He is somebody who takes. He gives, but not in the sense that... Okay, I'm
Jesus,
starting...
those nasty
Excuse me,
cock-suckling
Eggy?
lips have a white stain. Must be sucking on that amazing fiancé Aubrey found.
A white stain? I'm sorry, you think that I'm sucking my fiancé? You think that I'm sucking
Brian
on Aubrey's
Keena is a
fiancé's
nonce.
fucking...
Brian Keena is a nonce. Brian Keena is a nonce. Brian Keena is a nonce.
Okay.
Brian
Right
Keena
now-
is a nonce.
Right now?
Brian Keena is a nonce. Brian Keena is a nonce. Brian Keena is a...
Okay, we're not doing this today. Do you understand? Now, as I was saying, okay, please, can we not start the stream? Can we please not have a bad stream today? Can we please not have a bad stream today? This is a very serious subject. This is very heavy subject matter. And I'm not fat shaming. I'm saying heavy as in very sad and angering and frustrating. Please conduct yourselves accordingly. Thank you. I don't want to raise my voice, but if I have to, I will. Understand, students? Good. Now, where are my glasses? I'm going to talk to all of you for a moment. I was trying to tell you what we're going to be discussing today. When I put these glasses on, that means it's time to get serious and be serious. Okay? When these glasses go on my face, that means Mr. Copper is here. Do you understand? These glasses that I've had for many years now, they've been broken. They've had to be, well, they don't break. They heal themselves. They're actually quite magical. I command a large amount of authority when I wear these. Without these glasses, I don't know if I could be even honestly able to teach like I do. Now, I'm truly the source of the energy here, but the glasses do help me. They are almost like a wand, if you will. If I'm Harry Potter, this is my wand. If I'm Luke Skywalker, this is my lightsaber. For teaching, anyway. But enough of the mumbo-jumbo weird analogies. The point is, okay, I'm going to tell you all what we're going to be talking about today. And when I put these on, we are going to begin talking about it. Understand? Good! Now shut up! I'm sorry. Hi, okay? This is technically the first class of the new school year, so I'm actually quite excited. Please don't spoil that. Hi everyone, my name is Mr. Copper. I teach a class here on my YouTube channel via live stream every single Wednesday through Sunday from 2 to 4 p.m. Central and 8 o'clock to 10 o'clock p.m. Central. Twice a day, 5 days a week. So, I I talk about a very wide variety of topics here on the CopperCab YouTube channel. I talk about, everything ranging from gaming. I have a mini series called Shaming Gaming that I started where I basically highlight problematic things in games. And these are things that, need to be highlighted because the youth culture, the youth is who will inherit the world from us one day. One day, our children will be presidents and kings and queens. They're playing video games right now, obviously, as kids do, and these games can have quite large ramifications if they're problematic. They are, in a sense, brainwashing our youth. You don't realize it when you're being brainwashed, obviously. You're being influenced by social media, by people you follow on Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, If you're on Gaia Online or you're playing Coke Music or RuneScape or, any Grand Theft Auto game, oh lord, or Red Dead Redemption 2 with its incredibly racist, scenes and whatnot. These are influential. These are things that will slowly warp your mind before you even realize that you've been warped. Till one day you grow up and join the QAnon cult or some crazy shit like that. So it's unfortunate, but, these things do need to be highlighted. And that's where I come in with that. But again, I talk about shaming gaming. I talk about a lot of social justice issues. Usually what I do discuss falls under the umbrella of social justice issues because I feel like these issues, believe it or not, do not get highlighted nearly enough in society, especially in the school system. Then again, that is influencing our youth. I am somebody who tries to...
I can't believe you.
I'm talking right now.
Himself onto a
Gingers are parasites.
You are so racist.
I'm disgusting.
Racist cab, racist cab, racist cab.
I'm trying really hard to keep. And again, this is why I don't like being interrupted. I lose my train of thought. Gingers are parasites! You are a fucking parasite! Fuck off! So fucking annoying. I'm about ready to just leave the fucking stream already. It's my first class back, and you people don't even respect me enough to shut up. Now, I am a person of color. Do you understand that? Aggie, I am a person of color. You cannot hate on me like this.
Hi everyone, welcome to my stream. My name is CopperCook. I talk about what doesn't make me happy, so I talk about how much I wanna slurp mama's slime box.
What is wrong with you? What is fucking wrong with you, honestly? Slurp me. That's fucking disgusting, Egg.
Michael, I'm going to need you to shut your ginger knicker defending mouth.
No, you shut your fucking mouth, Gary!
Good evening, class. I am
You
your
shut
new
your
teacher,
fucking mouth!
Professor Gary. Let's spam Piglet Cab in the chat.
Again, don't spam. Okay, live chat. I'm telling you right now, don't you fucking dare spam Piglet Cab. I'm not kidding. I will have you taken out of the chat. Shut up! Now let's bring it back down to earth. Which could possibly be flat, and I'm not kidding about that. People think I'm being sarcastic. Can you personally prove to me that the world isn't flat? Can you fly a fucking spaceship? No. Don't listen to everything the government tries to tell you. Shut up. Have a mind for yourself, dumbass. Donald Trump should be president. Joe Biden won.
I'm a feminist who said that women being treated unfairly.
Joe Biden won unfairly. No, you're a fucking drone is what you are. You're a Trump drone, moron. Wake the fuck up. Get woke. And I say that unironically. Copper, why do you hate women? I don't hate women, Anthony. I don't hate women. Now, as I was saying, okay, we need to all come together. Please be quiet for me. Why are people putting EEE in the chat? Why? Does someone Did someone join the Rotten Eggs? I can't tell. What does that mean? What the fuck just happened? Why did the room Van fucking Voren! Don't! Leave! Do not join the Rotten Eggs! Aubrey told me, by the way, that she's gonna change that to the good apple, so if you're a rotten egg, good fucking luck, dumb shit. You don't get to fucking you don't get to get away with that. When I say don't do something, you... Okay. What? Did they have it connected? The lights are connected to the Rotten Eggs? Who said that in the live chat? Aubrey, change the fucking lighting setting! I don't want the lights changing every time someone joins. Fuck off! Who joined? Who just did that to my room? Toby T? I'll show you a fucking T. Why don't you suck my teat, Toby? Don't you join the fucking Rotten Eggs. You hear me? Shut up! Don't congratulate Toby T. Dumbass.
Good evening, Mr. Copper. You look like Bobby Wobbly from Woogie Loves in the Big Balloon Adventure.
I look like Bobbly Wobbly? Who the fuck is Bobbly Wobbly? What are you talking about? Anyway. I can't... People, I'm trying to talk about the patriarchy today. Can we please get on board here? Can we get on the same page? Either get on board or get on the fucking board. Do you understand me? You are either on board or you are on that board. I will write you the fuck up in instant. I will write you up in a fucking instant. You understand me? I'm about ready to put my glasses on and start the class. The classes, glasses. Glasses, Copper's classes, glasses. I'm telling you now, when those go on my face, this shit, this little behavior you're exhibiting right now will stop. Now I'm going to finish my intro. I'm going to tell all of you what we're talking about, and then you're going to shut the fuck up. You will pay attention to me. Yes, I am streaming. Yes, you are watching, but that does not give you the fucking right to talk over me. Just because you have the ability to does not mean that ability cannot be taken away from you. Cameron and I are talking again. We had a little bit of a fight, okay, when I was moving, and I just refused to DM him on Discord. I refused to talk to him. We've started talking again since I've gotten moved in to the new house. We're on good terms now. He's apologized to me. I've apologized to him, even though I really don't have anything to apologize for. I don't really make mistakes. Not often, anyway. I do make mistakes, I guess, but not often. Anyway, the point is, all of you have got to learn to respect me and be quiet. Drop a 111 in the live chat if you agree that you have got to be respectful to me. Now, as I was saying, oh my gosh.
Congrats to Bill Cosby for getting the charges dropped. He did nothing wrong. PigletCab, stop being mad. A black man got freed for a crime he didn't commit. Every women that accused him are liars. Shut up, PigletCab. Shut up, PigletCab. Shut up, PigletCab, nigga.
Don't you ever call a woman a liar! Don't you ever call a woman a liar!
You're a pig, Mr. Cuckles. A total pig. A very fat one too, I must say, ha ha ha. I'm coming to get you, cuckles. I'm coming to butcher you and make you into a bacon sandwich. I will see you very very soon, ha 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 ha.
I cannot believe that you would just call that you would say every woman lied. I am honestly, this is the first time I am speechless right now. I am absolutely fucking speechless.
Copper, you look like a fire damaged.
I don't have poop on my lips!
Why is there poo on your lips?
I don't have poop on my lips. Do you understand me? Stop saying I've got poop on my lips. And stop interrupting me. Look, I just told you this, okay? I don't mind. In fact, I appreciate when people donate. That's so nice of you. But not if you're going to say some hateful shit like that or spread some hateful rhetoric. Okay? Or interrupt me, talk over me, put stupid fucking GIFs over my face that have nothing to do with anything we're talking about. Please, people. We need to try to push the conversation forward. Progress humanity. Push it forward. Progress. Progressives. Word association. Okay? My therapist has been teaching me. I got a new therapist. I don't know if you were here yesterday. Hi. Welcome to the streams. I am seeing a therapist once a week now, every Monday, which is perfect because I stream Wednesday to Sunday. So at the end of the streaming week, the very next day, I get to go to the therapist and tell her all about all of you. Now, she's been teaching me positive affirmations, better coping mechanisms, better coping skills, I guess. And, anyway, I'm just learning to talk through my emotions. Which I am learning that I am a very emotional person. I never thought I was emotional, but apparently I am a very emotional person. Like, that's my personality type, is emotional. That's what she tells me. But that's for another conversation. I can talk about therapy and why everyone should get therapy, even if you're not... I'm not crazy. Even if you're not crazy or, even if you don't have a mental illness of any sort, you don't have to have OCD or anything like that to just get a therapist. Therapy is great because it's like seeing a regular doctor, a physician for your mind. People are always concerned about their physical health. Oh, my physical health. I got to get in shape. I got to go to the gym. Oh, don't be fat. Oh, fat shame, fat shame, fat shame. Oh, but no one ever wants to talk about mental health as well. Your mind is a massive part of who you are as a person. Your personality, your creativity, your intelligence, your brain. You need to be able to just get over the stigma of a psychiatrist or a therapist and go to the therapist. It's healthy for you. Very, very healthy. And I never thought that I really needed a therapist, but I'm very glad I went. It's kind of like getting not a pediatrician. I went and got a pedicure for the first time in my entire life. I got a pedicure with Aubrey. She took me to get a pedicure to help me relax. To help me relax and get ready for streaming, okay? She wanted me to feel good. I was weirded out slightly, not because I'm a male, gender fluid, but a male identifying as such. And, typically men. Not that I give a flying fuck about gender norms, but typically a place like that is a safe haven for women and femininity. And, you don't find many men or males identifying or whatever at a place where you get a pedicure and, get a foot rub and foot massage. But I went, and I'm honestly going to tell you now, it was one of the best experiences that I've had as far as letting someone touch my feet. I know I'm not crazy about people touching my feet, but it was brilliant. It was absolutely fucking brilliant, and I loved it. And honestly, all men should go and get one too. I definitely suggest everyone go and get a pedicure. No, I did not say pedophile. I said pedicure. Weirdo. Shut the fuck up. And to anyone wondering about the camera, again, I got the Elgato 4K cam link, okay? Not cheap. And I've got the Sony camera. So we will have a new camera soon, okay? This is what we're going to be watching the live streams through soon, okay? Wonderful, wonderful, very nice Sony camera. But I'm waiting for a cord to be shipped here in the mail. So once we get that, I will immediately have it set up. Cameron and Aubrey are going to help me. And just like this brand new mic, which is wonderful, I might add. I love the sound quality. I've tested it a few times, and Cameron and Aubrey helped me set it up. We will soon have a much better camera as well. And I've got like a mount for it and all that, so it'll be good. Anyway, back onto the damn subject! I talk about a very wide variety, and it usually does fall under the realm, the umbrella, if you will, of social justice. I feel like, now I know y'all probably heard me say all this kind of stuff before, but I feel like repetition is important. That's why basketball players get so good at what they do. This is why athletes are so athletic. Repetitions. You even have repetitions in the gym. You go to the gym, you do 3 sets, which is the grouping of how many reps you do. And rep is short for repetition. Repetition helps you to train your brain. As again, back to the brain thing. Your brain is so important. Again, I suggest everyone get a therapist, even if you don't feel like you have a problem that you need to address. I think a therapist is just a good thing to go and get a checkup once every month or once every several months, as long as you go to one somewhat regularly. I think it can be very beneficial to all of you, to all of us. My therapist is helping me to not be so angry at all of you. Oh, Copper, what do you mean? You know what the fuck I mean. You're kind of a prick right now. If you're watching me, look at me. Look at me in the eyes. Match eyes, lock eyes with me. Well, don't lock eyes with me. I don't want you to fall in love with me. You annoy me. Every one of you, yes, even my good apples. You can annoy me sometimes. My good apples annoy me because you don't show me enough respect, enough love. You need to, it's not enough to support me. You need to defend me in the live chat. I don't get enough people defending me. I defend you to the rotten eggs and the little stupid ass class clowns, the little fucking dumbass Trump supporting bigots. That's what I do. I'm a defender. I'm a defender of peace and justice and equality. I am a social justice warrior. Emphasis on warrior, because I will go to war for my beliefs.
Hello, Strom. I am your
and
real
I believe
teacher,
everyone
and in
deserves
back
love.
I see the red tyrant is being
G.E.
racist
Trump?
again. He has such a problem with a black man getting freed because he's a racist, racist, cab, racist, cab, racist, cab,
No, that's
racist,
not
cab,
true at
racist,
all.
cab, racist,
I
cab,
don't like
racist,
black
cab,
men being put in
racist,
jail.
cab, racist, cab.
I don't like black people being put in jail. Are you ab-fucking-surd? Do you know the incarceration rate for people of color, not just blacks? Gingers too. White people want to. You know what? Let me spoil something for you. Okay, this isn't just the patriarchy. The American government, not the American government, but the American system was largely designed by white people, men, to uplift and promote white wealth. Think about that. America's not a very old country. This empire, if you will, is not very old. A couple hundred years. In the grand scheme, America is a baby. This country is a toddler in terms of how old it is. Okay, your defender, oh, kitchen scraps, my little. Oh, shut the fuck up. And stop using my left testicle as a fucking name. Listen. America is a country divided for a reason. Black people built this country. Do you understand? Asian people built the railroads that allowed the Industrial Revolution. Chinese people, Asian people of many different orientations or ethnicities, not white people. These other people of color built the railroads, and then guess what happened? Andrew Carnegie started U.S. Steel. John D. Rockefeller started his oil company. Was it U.S. Oil? I can't remember the name. It doesn't matter. All these groups of people like those two that I mentioned there, okay? You can talk about the Vanderbilts. You can talk about all these people that were, during the Gilded era of America, okay? This is called the Gilded era, the Gilded Age of American industry. These were industry titans. What they did was they had these railroads built, and who built them? Asian people of not just Asians, but largely. And who profited though? Who were the ones who profited? Old white people, men. Now, for a large period of time, the government was run not by elected people, by these tycoons, these titans, who would pay lobbyists and pay off elected officials to pass bills that would help their businesses grow. Anything that got in the way, anyone that got in the way, was squashed like a bug under a boot! A fascist boot! Boot-licking pieces of shit. That's what I call people who support. That's what I call people, bootlickers. You're a bunch of bootlicking fascists if you support the patriarchy. Because you're supporting that kind of behavior. Straight white male dominance is pathetic. It is a myth, but not in the sense that it's not real, or that people have tried to do that or establish this. It's a real problem, but it's not a real thing. Straight white men do not deserve to be on top. They did not build anything. They weren't even the fucking foremans for the country, the construction of this country. All they did was they sat on their asses and watched while people much stronger than them, much more resilient than them, built this country into what it is today, while they, from the shadows, twist and contort the system to their own benefit, and at at very much a large detriment to everyone else. Why is it that black people and people of color in general don't have the same advantages in America when they're the ones who built the fucking
learn
place?
About what gingers did for society.
Eddie,
How about that?
silence!
Oh,
I am
gingers
talking
did nothing
right
in
now.
history. Stick back to slipping me more swine.
I am talking right now. I am talking right now. When I'm talking, you don't say another word. When I'm talking, you don't talk. When I am talking, you don't get to talk over me. This is not an act. And the social justice warrior joke isn't a fucking joke. It's not about material. I'm not a stand-up. I'm sitting down. I'm standing up metaphorically for civil rights. I'm doing something that I genuinely believe will have a positive impact, not only on society, but on the world. I'm going to play for you a little audio clip. It's about 30 seconds long. You probably have heard it. If not, well, prepare. This is a speech by, well, you'll probably know who it is.
Here's to the crazy ones, the misfits, the rebels, the troublemakers, the round pegs in the square holes, the ones who see things differently. They're not fond of rules, and they have no respect for the status quo.
The Patriarchy.
You can quote them, disagree with them, glorify or vilify them. About the only thing you can't do is ignore them, because they change things. They push the human race forward.
Progress.
While some may see them as the crazy ones, we see genius.
And I am a genius.
Because the people who are crazy enough to think they can change the world are the ones who do.
The people who are crazy enough to believe that they can change the world are the ones who do. That is a speech given by Steve Jobs, the founder of Apple. Now, listen. Listen. I want everyone right now to put them up. Okay, you know what?
Michael doesn't like black people.
I am fucking done with this.
I think Michael is brave for sharing this opinion. Mr. Copper, we need you to lead a new right-wing movement against all dark people so we can all live in a perfect white paradise.
I'm not dealing with this idiocy! Shut up! Now, do you want to see me or not? I'm not going to be on the screen. If you interrupt me, I'm going to go off the screen.
Slurping mama's slime box.
Oh my god. Every time you interrupt me or try to talk over me, I'm going to punish you back. Even though I don't get punished, I'm not a child. I'm going to simply shut the camera off. When I say you can talk, you can talk. When I'm talking, you take your fucking fingers off the keyboards, you put them in your laps, and you listen. You understand? You want to see my face, don't you? Then don't interrupt me. Point blank, period. You're not going to irritate me. You're going to ruin it for yourself. Actually, this is a reward. It's a punishment when we see your face, my dude. Okay, Jen Divide 420 in the live chat. That's not fucking funny. People want to see my face. People love my face. That's why they come to watch me stream. They love to see what I have to say and be educated by me. Now, okay, we're going to start the class. We're going to start the fucking class. First class of the year. It's going to be good.
I'm a feminist who said that women being treated unfairly.
Into your new class, and suddenly your teacher walks in. Hello, how are all of you? Oh, me. Well, how are all of you doing? I'm doing wonderful. Thank you. Oh, unfortunately, we have to talk about something that, I'm not exactly a fan of, but it needs to be discussed. And that's what we do here. We talk about things that don't get talked about enough. We're talking, of course, today about the patriarchy. What's that? The fucking patriarchy! A scourge! Eggy?
How about this? Since you don't censor racist words and insults towards you, we will continue. Instead of taking breaks to slow you up, Mama's little slime box, learn to use Streamlabs.
I'm wearing my glasses right now. When I'm wearing my glasses, you have to shut up. You don't interrupt the stream when I'm wearing my glasses. Are we clear? You respect my authority. I am the teacher. You are the student. You will silence! Shut it! Now
The jacket doesn't help your fat roll problem.
My fat roll? What are you talking about? I'm wearing my glasses right now. You have to be quiet when I tell you to. You have to listen when I tell you to. I am the boss. Rule number 1. Do not interrupt the teacher when the teacher is talking. That is the rule. The first rule in any classroom. But especially this one. Especially this one. Because unlike these fucking pathetic teachers that teach you, obviously had done a poor job, by the way, because of the way you're acting now, which is why it's up to me to re-educate you. If I could have a re-education camp, I would open up a camp to re-educate all of these people. I would support that. Now, anyway, Are you kidding me? Shut up! I said to shut up! Haters need to go. Haters need to leave. That's right, Titanium Taxi. Haters can leave. Now, as I was saying, the patriarchy is a thing that occurs when men go unchecked, when their power goes to their heads, both here and there, okay? And they get real cocky, and they learn that that's an acceptable way to be, and then they just start trampling over everyone else. Basically, the patriarchy is a system. It's not just a patriarchal government. The patriarchy, the word patriarchy, the P-A-T in that comes from the Latin word for father, I think it is. I'm not entirely sure. But basically, it is an idea, an ideology, that the male is the head of a household in a home, not a government, but a home, that the man has the most say. The male man has the father, the patriarchy, paternal, like maternal, paternal, patriarchy. The father is the head of the household. The wife has some say, but she is just below him. She's below him, okay? I'm talking
Hello,
right
Strong,
now!
Do you want to fight for liberty? Do you want to trigger the Red Tyrant and get in the Book of Legends?
No,
Join
no they
the
don't.
Imperium of Clowns. Our glorious leader is the simp god's greatest enemy. Join our organization and crush the Red Tyrant today.
No, don't do that! Don't listen to this idiot! I'm talking. Now, I think Copper should have a White History Month class. What? White History Month? No, we're not doing that. White history would be racist history. You know what the white history is? White history is, oh, I don't know, the Holocaust with Germans and Hitler. It would be the Native American. Do I even need to go there? What they did to Native. Do you know how America was founded? White people did some very terrible things. Go figure. We could talk about slavery. We could talk about genocide. We could talk about all sorts of things. Oh yeah, white people invented a couple things. That's nice. That's nice. They also invented slavery. They also invented genocide. White people have been a scourge on this planet. I'm sorry if that offends you. I'm not sorry. What I'm doing is I'm telling you something honest. I'm telling you a truth about yourself if you're white. Your ancestry is not a positive one. Your history is not one that is positive or progressive. It's regressive. You kill, you slaughter millions of people, you enslave millions of people, you try to move people around, take people out of Africa, put them in America, and then 100 years later, cry and whine and bitch and complain and moan that you want them to go back. Oh, I'm sorry. Are they not doing things for you now? Oh, poor lazy white people. Can't have it your way all the time, can you? Oh, poor baby! Poor baby! Wee! Wee! Fucking white people, you're pathetic.
Bill Cosby is the only nigger I have mad respect
for.
Oh
my gosh!
He is a fucking legend.
Did
Those
he just say the
filthy
hard
whores
R?
should have known their place and to keep their mouth shut and not come forward. Bill Cosby is a legend. Derek Chauvin and Harvey Weinstein are legends.
Okay, excuse me. Excuse me. First of all, Harvey Weinstein, okay, is a sexist pig. Chauvin, a racist, rightfully in jail. Bill Cosby is not a legend. Bill Cosby was a legendary comedian. Was. Secretly, the entire time, he was a monster like most men. Most men are monsters. Most men see women as objects. This is true. Think about it, really. Do you really, truly... I want you to... if you're a male, drop a 111 in the live chat. Seriously, I'm not trying to say... Just drop a 111 in the live chat if you're a male. Over here. Drop a 111 if you're a male. Ask yourself something. Do you truly see women the same as men? When you look at a girl, a female, any other gender really for that matter, do you gaze upon them with the same eyes that you would another male? Do you have respect for them? Truly, ask yourself. You don't even need to answer this. Ask yourself, do you actually respect women or other genders at all? This and see whether you say yes or you lie or whatever. This is if you really are asking yourself this and you're doing what I'm telling you, you'll know that this is a problem. And this goes all the way up to the highest reaches of government. I am talking right now.
Slavery was created 9,000 years ago in Mesopotamia.
Spreading lies.
You need to take a history class. Also, black people in the Ottoman Empire enslaved white people before. Colonial.
Stop spreading lies.
WTF are you wearing? You look like you come from a Jewish club, Muppet.
A Jewish club? What are you talking about? Why does that seem anti-Semitic? Why are you coming on here with anti-Semitism? What's wrong with a Jewish club? I've got Jewish friends, just so you know. I attended a Passover once and had wine. It was a great time. Manischewitz wine. Very yummy. Very kosher. Anyway, Don't be anti-Semitic. I love all people, all races, wherever you come from. White people, I love you too. Anyway, as I was saying, men, ask yourselves this and be honest with yourself. Do you respect women? When you see a woman walking into a gas station, do you ever look at their butt? Drop a 222 in the live chat if you've ever glanced up and down at a woman's ass as she was walking or if she was in line at a gas station. Now, do you do that for men? Do you hold the door? Do you get a door for a man when they're walking up? Women can open doors for themselves. Literally. Now, metaphorically, doors sometimes need to be helped open for other genders by males who are willing to stand up and stand against the patriarchy and hate, because women don't always get to go to the same rooms and the same parties as men do because of the patriarchy. So it takes social justice warriors and feminists like me to help push that door open, while these men, toxic men, are trying to hold it shut. Boys clubs. That's what they call them in government. It's a boys club. The United States government is a boys club. Has there ever been a woman president? We got close, didn't we, folks? Hillary Clinton. Hillary Clinton. That's what happened. Donald Trump. The moment we almost had a female, yes, a woman with ovaries and breasts, we almost had Hillary Clinton's breasts as president. Well, I'm sorry, that doesn't make sense. It's not that we almost had Hillary Clinton's breasts as president. I'm saying that we almost had a woman, a full woman, with ovaries and could give birth and had children. We almost had a person who created life, like as in gave birth as a president. And guess what happened? Donald Trump happened!
You will all be happy to hear that I have
fucking
ate
Trump happened!
He will
That's
no longer
what
press to
happened!
your ears with his chitty music. I ate his guitar too. When I burp I play a chord. Drop a 111 if you want me to drop a burping
first of all, don't tell
mixtape.
people in my live chat.
See you on my dinner
First
plate,
of all,
Copper.
Okay, first of all, don't tell people in my live chat to drop a 111. You don't get to tell people to do that. We almost had a female president, and then this is what happened. The patriarchy strikes back. Want to hear a joke? Women's rights. Okay, see, that's a joke that's been told many, many times. Do you think that you're funny for saying, want to hear a joke? Women's rights. Want to hear another sexist joke? What gets heavier? I'm sorry, no. What gets easier to pick up the heavier it gets? A woman! You think that's funny? What gets easier to pick up the heavier it gets? A woman? You think that it's funny to fat shame women and make it seem like women are easier to get because they're desperate and lonely because they're overweight? You think that that's fucking funny? That's not funny. That's sexist. Just like the want to hear a joke? Women's rights. Like, that's not funny. These are not funny jokes. These are not fucking... I don't understand how you people think you're fucking funny. You are so laughably immature and stupid, and I just don't get it. I don't get how you people, like, you're so stupid! You're so fucking stupid! How are all of you What is this? I remember when Copper laughed at a joke on stream. Women say they can multitask. I told her to sit down and shut up, and she could not do either. Okay, Jam. It's not that can be applied to men as well. I can say the same thing for men. You know, men say that they can multitask. I told him to sit down and shut up, and he couldn't do either. That's just a funny joke, okay? That's a funny joke. The way the setup is, they say they can multitask. Sit down, shut up, couldn't do either. That's like a funny Rodney Dangerfield-esque one-liner. Okay? I'm not, you know, for laughing at something that doesn't make me sexist. That just means that I have a sense of humor, and that's an objectively funny joke. It's a funny joke. I like that joke. I do. I like that joke. It's effective and it's short. I like short jokes, but they don't even have to be one-liners. But anyway, we're getting off the topic because the subject matter of this stream is not a fucking joke. Now, listen, okay? We can sit around, we can laugh and have a good time and talk about games and video games and, blah, 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 blah. People want to beat their meat, all that stuff. Okay? That's what, you can do all that on your own time. When you come here, okay, you know what? I'm not. Don't congratulate the class fucking clowns! Do you understand what this is? This is the big board. If you disrespect me, I will write you up. Are we clear? Shut up. Now, when I sit down in this chair, I need all people to be quiet. Even supporters. And I'm about sick of this fucking camera. I'll tell you that right now. I am so excited. I am so excited to have this be in my new webcam. Because right now, this camera with this fucking stupid ass auto-focusing bullshit that it does all the time, it drives you crazy. I do not suggest getting this camera. Strongly suggest against it.
The women that accused Bill Cosby and Harvey Weinstein are liars. They deserved everything they say happened to them. Fuck women's rights. Women don't deserve respect. The only thing I keep women around for is to dump a load and for them to raise my kids.
You say one more fucking thing, I'm writing you up. Do you understand me? Don't you say anything like that again on this live stream. Don't you say another fucking word. Why are you laughing in the live chat? That's not fucking funny. That is not funny. Stop with the damn laughing emojis. That's not fucking funny. They are not property. The women that accuse, first of all, we need to trust people. When 30, 40 women come out and say that something happened, you should believe it happened. Again, another example of the patriarchy. I'll give you, you know what? Drop a 333 in the live chat if you think that male privilege doesn't exist. Drop a 333 in the live chat if you think that male privilege doesn't exist. Let's see. How many dumbasses exist in this classroom? Not everyone's a genius like me. I'll show you something. Here's what I am, okay? Me. Okay. Okay? I am a genius. You idiot.
Can Bill Cosby be your stepdad?
You are an idiot if you are choosing actively to not listen to me and mock me. Bill Cosby is obviously not my fucking stepdad, DJ Samuel. Shut the fuck up. You don't say another fucking word on my stream. Do you understand that? Now, to all the people dropping 333 in the live chat, drop a 444 if you think that male privilege does exist. I'm just curious. Do we have any people who are more in the upper region of this and not the lower? I'm not saying you're a genius, but I'm saying, are you self-aware at all? Do you think that it might be possible that men have privilege? Drop a 444 if you think so. Over here. If you think that males have privilege. 333 if you don't think so. But 444. Now, I'm going to read to you some examples of male privilege. We're going to discuss some examples. These are social norms. Okay? For men. These are social norms. You can hear, you know what I'll do? I'll actually full screen this. How about that? Here's some social norms. You can dominate conversations without being judged. Women are perceived as too talkative, even when they're speaking less. With one study showing that women need to make up 60% to 80% of a group to have equal time in a conversation. You're less likely to be interrupted when you speak. Studies of men and women showed that both interrupted women more than men. Subliminal things. It's the little things, people. They say that about so many different areas of life. It's the little things. Yes, it certainly is. Like your penis. I'm just kidding. You're less likely to be interrupted, of course, okay? When you speak. You're not automatically assumed to not know what you're talking about or subjected to mansplaining. Do you know what mansplaining is? It's when a woman has just gone over how to do something or is explaining something to someone, and a male asserts their own opinion, essentially saying the same fucking thing, but they have to hear it come out of their mouth. It's common vocabulary favors your gender, as like language like mankind, one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind. Even the fucking moon is sexist. The moon is sexist.
Women are objects. They are too stupid and weak to lead anything. They need husbands to serve. The women that accused Bill and Harvey Weinstein are liars. Women can't get sexually assaulted. It's their purpose to get fucked and knocked up. They asked for it. We all know your Mima loves a little bit of Bill Cosby, so do you. Egg.
If you are a person of color, you really shouldn't be hating on me, because I'm a person of color as well. If you are black, I'm a brother of yours as well, because I'm not white. I'm a person of color, and you should be trying to help me help everyone and not be so rude and disrespectful to me. when I'm out here fighting for you.
Getting back up to that first step, it's okay, I just checked, getting back up to that first step, it's not even collapse. That's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind.
And that's one small step for man, specifically man, one giant leap for mankind. Again, one of the many examples. Common vocabulary favoring the male gender as the default, with language like mankind and foreman. There's, dictionary definitions of words created by men. You're subject to less scrutiny for the ways you speak. When people criticize vocal fry, for example, like, hey, so, like, yeah. Like, when women talk like that, it's more likely to point out when women do it and ignore men's vocal fry, like, yeah, so, like, the other day I was, like, walking down the street and, like, that's vocal fry. Whenever you hear someone do that with their throat, their voice, like, hey, what's going on? Yeah, like, the other day I was, like, teaching some people about social justice issues, and we had so many fucking people interrupting me, and it was really pissing me off. But if a woman does it, hi, so, like, yeah, I don't know, like women get criticized for that. It's the little details. And this is just a couple of very minute examples of sexism and the patriarchy. Women being hated on for men, for things that men do. You're not expected to step aside if someone of another gender is walking in your path. You're less likely to have strangers expect you to smile. It's so common for women that it sparked a widely praised art project called Stop Telling Women to Smile. I'm not going to lie, I was present. This is really annoying. I know somebody, and I was with them offline. I won't say who. You don't know them. But this was someone that I like a lot. A friend. And a male. Of course. And this is not made up, by the way. And I was with them. I forget where we were. But they told a woman who was working behind a desk. I think she was a CSR, customer service rep, or someone that was just, I think she was taking our order. I'm not sure. Anyway, I think I forget what he said, and I'm paraphrasing here. I'm not saying what they said verbatim, okay? This is not exact words what they said. But I remember vaguely them saying, why don't you smile? You should smile. And I just remember cringing. This is even before I was teaching social justice issues. I remember being like, ugh, it's kind of, why are you doing that? Because you hear about that. You hear about men telling women to smile. And I'm like, why? Does that actually happen? And it happened. I watched it happen. Please stop telling women to smile more. It's such a weird thing to do. What if someone walked up to you? What if you maybe had a family member die? Or you had something really bad happen, you got broken up with by someone who you loved a great deal. You loved them so much and they cheated on you. Doesn't matter what your gender is. You were having a really terrible day. Okay? Asking the men out there. You're having an awful day. And a woman walks by and says, why don't you smile? They don't even know you. They don't know what you've gone through. They don't know who you are, what your life is like, what your day was like. They just smile. Quit imposing on other people's lives. Quit telling people how to act and how to feel. Ha 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 ha. Smile more. Really. Drop a 111 in the live chat if you agree that telling somebody to smile is cringy, regardless of your gender. man to woman, woman to man, any gender at all. Agender, gender fluid, non-binary, whatever. Telling another person that you do not know to smile is unnecessary and cringy. Drop a 111 in the live chat if we can agree on that. Maybe we can't agree on many things, but hopefully you can agree with me on this. Telling people to smile is... Why are you doing that? That's not how you introduce yourself to someone. You say, hi, my name is Michael. How are you? What are you interested in? How's your day going? You don't say, smile. What? It's a weird thing to say to someone. I get you want people to be happy maybe, but that's not how you do it. That's not how you do that. It's not going to make me smile for some random stranger to walk by me and say smile in a judgmental, smug, passive-aggressive way. You know that's fucking rude. You know it's fucking rude. You know it's fucking rude. It's fucking rude. And if you don't know, well, your parents should have raised you better. I'm picking up the slack for your parents right now. If you're watching my classes, I'm your new daddy. Get that? Not really. I'm not actually your new daddy. But in a metaphorical, not even in a metaphorical sense, I'm not your damn daddy, okay? Because you'd be getting spankings. Well, you wouldn't be getting spankings because I don't promote violence. I'm not going to spank my kids. I'm not going to spank anybody, okay? Except Gavin McInnes in the boxing ring. But I will tell you that I'm not your daddy, but I am kind of like a parental figure. I am a guide. I am a guide. I am trying to get through to all of you and expand your minds. Okay? I'm trying to expand your minds and make you better. Don't call me Daddy Cab, Joshua Blackman. Don't call me that. I don't want to be called Daddy Cab. I was getting ahead of myself. Again, you want to see here, let's hear some sexual things. These are examples of male privilege in the realm of sex and relationships. You're more likely to be congratulated for having lots of sex, if you're a man, rather than shamed for it or called a slut. Drop a 000 in the live chat if you think that, it's cool for a guy to get a lot of girls, to get with a lot of chicks. If you think that that's kind of like a, whoa, nice, dude. Oh, shit. Damn. Did you hear about Kevin? Oh, dude, Kevin fucked like 14 women in one weekend during spring break. It was insane, dude. The guy is a fucking legend. This is what people would say about this hypothetical. I just made this person up. This is a made-up scenario. But this is the kinds of conversations that guys have on spring break. Drop a 000 if you think a guy would be cool for fucking a large number of women in a short period of time during spring break or whatever. Oh, see all the 000s over here? Now, okay. Now, here's another example, okay? Dude, did I tell you about Sarah? So, Sarah, oh my gosh, let me tell you about Sarah. Okay, Sarah, she fucked like 14 guys in one weekend during spring break. She fucked 14 guys. Sarah fucked 14 men in one weekend on spring break. 14 studs. Now, drop a 333 in the live chat if you think that Sarah is cool for doing that. Drop a 444 if you think that she's a slut for fucking 14 men in a matter of in a span of 3 days. That's almost 5 men a day on average. Drop a 444 if Sarah's a slut. Slutty Sarah. Sarah the slut. Slut, little miss slut. Drop a 444 in the live chat if you think that Sarah's easy and a slut. Drop a 333 if you think that she's
Drop
cool.
Drop L in the chat if you think Copper this a loser.
Okay, I see Jen D's in the live chat, who is, I'm pretty sure, the first person I wrote up in the good book. I'm hoping that you're not slut shaming your fellow women.
I know a certain egg-headed pterodactyl banshee screeching simp
Okay,
that needs
Johnny,
to smile
shut up!
more. Go on,
DJ,
kick yourself. It doesn't cost anything,
Shut
you miserable
the
goat.
fuck up! DJ Samuel, do not tell people to drop an L in the chat if you think that they think that I'm a loser. I'm not. First of all, I'm not a loser. Okay, I'm a fucking genius and I'm a brilliant teacher. And you're the ones who are listening to me, and that's why I'm teaching you. I'm trying to expand your dumb, feeble male brains. Drop a CCM if you want to be like me. Not an L. Drop a CCM in the live chat if you want to be just like me when you know, whenever. When you, not that you're not older, but, you know, you can grow up metaphorically and grow up literally. You need to grow up. Shut the fuck up, Johnny.
Cooper is not a daddy, he calls Aubrey's fiancé daddy. Stop being a simp, Copper. Be a Chad. You might finally get a girlfriend. You need to smile more, Copper. You need to smile more, Copper. You need to smile more, Copper. You need to smile more, Copper.
You don't tell me this. Fuck. You know what? I'll tell you to smile more. You don't tell me to smile more. Suck my fucking tit. I don't want your mouth anywhere near my tit. Prick. Shut up, G.E. Trump. And I wrote you on the fucking board, too. I wrote you on the fucking board, too. Shut up! Can you ever go one fucking class without being written up? It's not fucking funny. None of this is funny. I'm trying to educate people. You're pissing me off right now. Stop, please. I'm not saying please. Be quiet. Don't tell me to smile more. Crack an egg on their head, and the egg is running down. Egg is running down. Egg is running down. Crack an egg on your head, and the egg is running down. Egg is running down. Calm down. G. Trump isn't real. G. Trump can't hurt you. G. Trump's a fucking moron and a prick and a piece of shit, and nobody fucking likes him. Idiot! I'm doing my painting class tonight. I'm starting that. I can't. I need a stream. I need a stream where I can relax and calm down and do something that's not stressful. Because I'm trying to talk about women's rights, and I'm trying to talk about fucking feminism and male privilege. Crack an egg on your head, and the egg is... Positivity. I've got to talk to my therapist right now. Tonight, I don't know if you are joining me for tonight's stream. I'll probably do it for tomorrow's as well. I'm going to be doing a painting class tonight, Bob Ross style. Okay? I'm going to be doing a painting stream tonight. I'll have a wig on and all that, like Bob Ross, and I will dress up like Bob Ross, the painter, and I will be using the canvas, and I will be painting. I'm talking right now. I just decided I was going to wait till the end of the week to start this, but tonight I'm going to be getting Aubrey. She will set up probably some black trash bags on the floor, and we'll put her canvas up. You know, Aubrey, her major in art in college was art before she became a nurse and got her nurse light, all that stuff. So she's got a bunch of art equipment, tons of wonderful paints, and I'm going to be doing a relax, like the word up there in the corner, relax. I'm going to be doing a fun, relaxing, Bob Ross style painting stream tonight, okay? Tonight will be good. Copper Ross with the interruption. Okay, no one's going to interrupt me tonight! Shut up! Drop a 111 in the live chat if you want me to do a painting stream one of the days this week for this class too, for my 2 p.m. class. Drop a 222 in the live chat if you're going to be there tonight for the painting stream, the first ever one. It'll be a fun time. But let's talk about that later, okay? That'll be at 8 o'clock tonight. I will be starting my class tonight on time. I know I was late today for this one. I know. But I am going to start my 8 o'clock stream at 8 o'clock. I've already done what I needed to do today, which is what caused me to be an hour late today. But I am going to be, however, I won't be busy. So I will, obviously, because I've finished what I needed to do today. So I do have to do one thing. I've got to go have dinner with some people. Helped us move in. So they helped us move the boxes in the U-Haul and all that. So we're gonna go have dinner with them. And I don't want to say who. Fucking in-law people. Fucking what's his name? I'm not supposed to say his name. I don't know what kind of name he wants me to say. I don't know what Aubrey's fiance. I've already said too much. We're gonna go have dinner with some people. That's all I'm gonna say. But I'll be back before 8, and we will do the Bob Ross stream then. It'll be fun. But anyway, I'll be on time tonight for that one. And tomorrow I'll try to make it 2 o'clock again instead of 3 like today. But anyway, as I was saying, Johnny, don't tell me to smile more. G.E. Trump, go fuck yourself. Now, again, as I was saying, so all of you think that Sarah is a slut for fucking 14 guys in one weekend. But you think that, you know, Chad or Kevin is cool for fucking 14 women in one weekend on spring break. First of all, toxic masculinity, okay? That's toxic masculinity, and another example of male privilege. Okay, you are, you know, you're not judged as a slut for fucking tons of people. You need Nurse Aubrey on your dick. Ew, shut the fuck up, DJ Samuel. Don't talk about my sister like that. Okay, that's it! I'm writing!
I really wish you wouldn't tease me showing your voluptuous breasts. There must be so much tasty flesh im drooling, so much im ruining my keyboard. Gimme, gimme, gimme. I must consume
on the
more
board.
gingers. This
Do not congratulate him
do.
on being on the board. This is something to be shamed. This is something to be shamed and ashamed of. Be quiet. It's the first class of many now. Every Wednesday through Sunday, 2 to 4 p.m. Central, 8 to 10 p.m. Central. I teach classes. This is not your time to interrupt me and be a little prick. This is your time to learn and shut the fuck up for a damn change. I'm not here to coddle you. I'm not here to tell you that you're good. You're a good boy or a good girl, okay? I'm not your damn daddy. I am your teacher. I am the boss. You are going to listen to me. Do you understand? Are we clear? Do I make myself crystal fucking clear? Not crystal meth, crystal clear. Now shut up! Bunch of fucking dumbasses. Another example of male privilege. Stop congratulating Ginger Cannibal in the live chat, you pricks. I see you over here typing. Stop. Shh. Stop using the robot to talk over me!
Aubrey's fiancé is me. I am the one plowing her, and I will raise our son to be a wonderful slave owner to uphold my legacy. He will also sneak in one night and stab Copper's pot belly. We will save the world. Drop a 111 in the chat if you support.
I'm punching the robot right now. Some idiot keeps sending me these in the mail. Aubrey got me this. I showed all this to y'all yesterday, probably, if you were here. If not, whatever. Aubrey gave me this. The only reason I haven't thrown it away, because it pisses me off, to be frank with, not to be frank, but. And some idiot has gotten Aubrey's P.O. box. Apparently she's going to share it soon. I don't know. But some dumbass, she won't tell me who, sent me these yesterday as a housewarming gift for the stream room. She told me, basically, not threatened me, but told me I shouldn't throw them away. They go with this one, apparently. They're little figurines or something. I don't know if it's a collection or what. But this one makes me think that they're making fun of Claire. And this is meant to be the bot, Claire bot, like the robot that people use to interrupt. It pisses me off. I don't like it. Fuck you, Osimo! Well, actually, they're not fuck you, Osimo. Fuck you to the class clowns and fuck you to the rotten eggs. Not Osimo. Osimo didn't do anything to me. Cartman, however, and all of you... Now, anyway, as I was saying... And you know, pardon me. I don't want to say fuck you, Osimo, and I don't want to punch the robot, okay? I don't promote violence. I'm not a violent person. I'm a very calm person. I'm a very sweet person, okay? Just don't talk over me when I'm speaking. There's an old saying, back on the topic of male privilege and sexism. There's an old saying, a key that can open any door is a wonderful key. But a door that can be opened, or a lock that can be opened by any key, is a terrible door, a terrible lock. This analogy is used. Stop interrupting me. What is this, Johnny? What is this? Anyway, that analogy that I was telling you before I was interrupted has been used to shame women. Basically, a woman that can be fucked by any penis, okay, is a bad woman, but a man, like a penis that can fuck any woman, is a great penis? No, that is not true. That is just another example of sexism. Just another example of sexism. What is this video? What are you sending me right now?
Really irritates me.
Why are you sending me this, Johnny? Johnny, you said, please watch this, Mr. Copper. I found this video, and it's a very powerful video on the patriarchy.
People would say that red-haired people don't have souls. Because we do. We do have souls, alright? And lately, I've been called a gin.
You think that that's funny? Johnny! You think that that's fucking funny?
Aubrey's fiance
It's not!
It's G.E. Trump, isn't it? He's really living in your head rent-free, and he's probably banging your sister daily like an absolute Chad. You call G.E. Trump daddy class clowns and rotten eggs are Chad's. Copper is a beta incel.
Okay, that's a strike for you. That's a strike for you. That's a fucking strike for you, G.E. Guts the Black Swordsman. That's a strike for you. Okay, coming on here. Okay, I'm going to start having to report class clowns for bullying. Okay? I'm pretty sure it's against the rules. I'm pretty sure what you do is against the rules. In fact, I'm fairly fucking certain of it. I'm talking about YouTube and Streamlabs and all that. Streaming. Y'all piss me off. Y'all keep pissing me off. I might just stop coming to YouTube. I might just start streaming on Twitch. A much more positive atmosphere that allows women to express themselves in a more safe environment. People of people of color. I love YouTube. I don't love the community, but I love this platform that has been a home to me
Tonight's
for so many years for CopperCab, for my channel.
Burn your gay book.
But
God
if you
bless
continue
the
to piss me
clowns.
off and you try to upset me, I'll just fucking go to Twitch. Shut up! I'm just kidding. I'm not going to fucking Twitch. Okay, I don't want to go to Twitch. I like YouTube. YouTube is my home on the internet. I started my channel in 2010. Okay, I'm not going to Twitch. If I ever do make a Twitch account. Well, technically I do have a Twitch account. It's twitch.tv/CopperCab Live. One word. But I don't use it. But you know, I don't actually plan on going to Twitch. But if I ever did, I would still continue on YouTube as well. I would still continue streaming on YouTube, I mean. DJ Samuel, listen. Tonight's going to be a wonderful stream. Hope someone burns your gate. Okay. The big book is, first of all, indestructible. Just like my resolve on women's rights is in. I'm going to help you people, whether you want to be helped or not. Another example of male privilege is the media. Popular sex advice and normative definitions of sex focus primarily on your pleasure, men, especially if you're cisgender. You're not taught that your sexuality exists only for other people or stigmatized for masturbating. Women should not be made to feel ashamed to masturbate. Women are sexual just like men and other genders, okay? I'm not trying to speak in purely binary terms for gender. I'm just speaking right now because men, cis men in particular, are sexist, generally the most sexist people on the planet. The patriarchy is comprised of mostly cisgender, straight white males who think that women's sexuality is something that is only there for them. Women, this is what happens. You get offended and you get intimidated when a woman expresses her own sexuality and takes control of her own sexuality and her destiny. You think that she's acting like a man, or she's acting, she's not being ladylike. Oh, is that right? So if a woman wants to tell a man he's hot, or she wants to fuck or like hit on a man, that's not ladylike. That's weird for you. Men always go, I hope I don't have a daughter. I want a son. Do you know why that is? Because men are intimidated. Men are offended, bothered at the idea that their daughter will one day grow up to be some, 25, 30-year-old woman and have her own life that he can't control. I'm just kidding. I don't know the full detail about that. I've never had a daughter, so I don't know totally. I don't want to speak about things that I don't fully know about. So I could be wrong about that. But men in general are offended at women's, when their sexuality is not controlled by men, they get very twisted up about it. Men are very weird people. Men are very sensitive, weird creatures. Another example is most pornography is made with your gender in mind. Of course, I'm talking to men right now. And it creates some pretty damaging ideas about women and other genders. You can be open about enjoying sex with people, feeling automatically entitled to having sex with you. You think if you take a girl out on a date, you think that she's entitled, or you're entitled to have sex with her. No. And if she doesn't have sex with you, she's judged maybe as a prude. Men are not judged as a prude for making, one of the other examples here, you're not judged as a prude for making your own choices about who you don't want to have sex with. If anything, you're classy. What a gentleman. He doesn't have sex with all these women. He must be a gentleman. He's mysterious. It's always something positive for men. But if it's a girl, she's a tease. She's a prude. She's not sexual. She's uninteresting. Or she's hiding her sexuality. She's, holding out. They're judged. It's a negative for women while it's a positive for men. Classy, conservative, sexually, old-fashioned, gentleman, James Bond, mysterious. For a woman, she's a prude. She's a tease. She's judged. They have sex with other people. A woman called a slut. Easy. Promiscuous. Dumb blonde. Whatever. However other many slurs. Hateful words you want to say about women. Slutty, Men, oh wow, what a stud. Oh, what a ladies' man. What a player. What a cool guy. What a Chad. Jen D says, I do agree with you on that, Mr. Copper. Well, and Brooklyn, another, I want to say you're a female. I'm not sure. I think you've said in the past you're a female, but I don't want to assume your gender. She's applauding me. See, women are not sluts for wanting to have sex. Women have sexual feelings too. Okay? I know that men are stupid and they need to be taught
The
this.
patriarchy
but,
owns you, and
know.
every woman with a vagina. Straight men, especially
Again,
white, are
these
superior
are mostly
compared
men
to everyone
that
else.
do this,
Women
by the
are
way.
meant to
All the
serve
women
their
watching,
man by being in the kitchen and
these are men
pleasuring their
making these
fellow man.
comments.
If you disagree, you are the problem.
Look at how mature men are. Look at how mature these men are acting. They're interrupting me. I'm on here trying to educate people and make a positive change. And men like G.E. Trump and Guts the Black Swordsman and Ginger Cannibal and Mr. Rodriguez and DJ Samuel, these are men. One could assume. I don't want to assume anyone's gender, but you know what I mean. They'll probably all proudly announce their masculinity in the live chat. Do you think you're cool when you interrupt me? Do you think you're fucking cool? Or you think it's funny when people interrupt me? You're not mature. You are a man-child. You are a prick. Nobody likes you. Shut up. Men are pathetic. You're not expected to change your name if you get married, or questioned if you don't. When a woman marries a man, suddenly she's taking his name. But if a man, so my last name, of course, everyone knows, is Cottrell. I also have gone by Copper, Michael Copper, like my first dating profile. Michael Copper, dating profile number 1. Drop a woman 1 in the live chat if you've seen that and you enjoy that video. First dating profile. So let's say that my last name was Copper. Okay? Mr. Copper, like my name as a teacher. If Mr. Copper, okay, marries, a beautiful lady, ginger lady, looks a lot like Aubrey, but it's not Aubrey. I don't mean it like, I'm not attracted to my sister, okay? I'm just putting up a hypothetical situation here. If Mr. Copper marries a woman, she becomes Mrs. Copper. But my name doesn't have to change. I don't have to go and get a bunch of my name changed for a new job. You know that when Aubrey gets, when she becomes a nurse for a new hospital, she's got to go and change her name and do all this paperwork and filing, and which costs money, by the way. Do all of that when she gets her name for her jobs and stuff like that. She won't be Aubrey Cottrell. She'll be something completely different. Do you understand what a pain in the ass that is? But with men, you don't have to do that. I get to be Mr. Copper for as long as I want to be. But if I were to marry a woman, she would be assumed, her parents would probably assume that she would change her name to Mrs. Copper. Just hypothetical here. Do you understand? It's just another example of male privilege. You have the privilege. That is that's a great example, because you can't deny this. This is just a norm in society that women get their name changed when they marry a man. I'm talking about cisgender women, cisgender men. And this is another example of the male patriarchy, of male privilege. Men don't have to go through all that. Women do. You understand? It's sad that it's this way. It really is sad. Imagination says, I knew a dude who changed his last name when he got married because he liked her last name better. Do you think that he's a simp for doing that? Drop a 111, or no, drop a 222 in the live chat if you think that any man who changes his last name to a woman's when they get married is a lesser man and is a simp or a cuck or whatever other stupid immature insult you want to hurl at somebody for making their own decision and not following the norm, while you also turn around and call people sheep. You get so bothered by people not doing what everyone else does, but then you're going to go around and call people sheep. You're self-aware. That's sarcasm, by the way. How do you call people a sheep? How do you call people sheep? You say I'm brainwashed, or you call me a sheep. You know, you call me liberal sheep, whatever you want to call me. But then you go around and you get so upset when somebody, for example, takes their wife's last name. Why do you think why does that bother you so much? Do you think that you've been programmed to believe the things that you believe? That you've been made to believe that by society and other people? Oh. You don't want a mirror held up to you, do you? I'm just kidding. You can make changes to your appearance, like a haircut or dye, without assumptions that you're doing it for men. You can be open about enjoying sex with people, feeling automatically entitled to having sex with you. I already read that. You're not expected to change your name. Yep. Products like Viagra exists with the aim of helping cisgender men maintain their sex lives as they get older. And social norms congratulate you for doing so. Wow. This is far less, there is far less support for women to continue being sexual beings as they age. When you see an older man with a younger woman, you know, like some rich old white dude with, you know, with a bunch of hot women, they're like, oh wow, like some 50, 60-year-old plus guy, you know, who's very virile and who's still getting full erections and doing well for himself, you know, 60 plus, 70 plus years old. It's meant to be funny and not funny in a negative way or shameful way, but celebrated like, wow, look at him, he's still going, wow, rock and roll. But if a woman does it, seen as a little bit weird, isn't it? Think about a 60-year-old woman having sex with a younger guy as opposed to a 60-year-old man. A silver fox, as they call them, right? Handsome man, you know? Handsome daddy. Not a handsome daddy, but you know what I'm saying. They are so... Women should be allowed to express themselves just like men. Like, yeah, someone said in the chat, Hugh Hefner. Oh, I don't want to talk about Hugh Hefner. You want to talk about sexism? Ooh. I'm telling you, people, women deserve to have their own Viagra and to not be ashamed to take it. It's because men age like wine, women age like grapes. Okay, that's not fucking funny, Some Zone Cat. That's not funny at all. You can be expressive about your sexuality in conversation, art, music, and more without people accusing you of using your body to get by. Okay, we can talk about that. Nicki Minaj shows her ass, or Cardi B, or whoever, any woman musician. Okay, Madonna, back in the 80s. Sex sells, as they say, right, in the industry. Or even streaming, right? You know, even streaming, people will call a woman who's streaming, who has a little bit of cleavage, they'll call her a titty streamer. Am I a titty streamer now? So it's okay. And here's another example. I can have my shirt off. I can do this on a stream. But if a woman did it would be straight. It would be taken down. Another example of women being hated on. Why is it that I'm able to take my shirt off but a woman can't? Free the nipple. Free the nipple. Don't call me a titty streamer. I'm not a titty streamer. Don't call anybody a titty streamer. I'm making great points right now, whether you want to admit it or not. It's not funny to mock women for things, first of all, that they can't control, but also, just because a woman has some cleavage does not make her a titty streamer. See, this is what I'm talking about. Again, you can be expressive about your sexuality in conversation, art, music, more, streaming, without people accusing you of using your body to get by. I can flex and show you how hot my muscles look. Look at that. I'm jacked. Okay, well, I'm not jacked, but I'm pretty strong. But I can flex on camera and no one's going to say, "Oh, he's just trying to get all the girls. You know, he's using his hotness to get by. He's using Mr. Copper's using his, you know, sexuality to, you know, his physical attractiveness to get by." But if a woman does it, if a woman has a little cleavage, oh, she's just using that to get money from her simps. Oh, Belle Delphine, a great example, my ex-girlfriend. Everyone says, oh, she's just using her body to get by. Because she's a woman. If a man did that, it wouldn't be the same thing. But because it's a woman, she's shamed. And this is, again, another example of the patriarchy and male privilege at work, actively in front of you, right in front of you, right under your nose, right in front of your dick. Well, not right in front of your dick, but you know what I'm saying. You can participate in kink, BDSM, and other alternative sexual practices without being judged as a slut or facing assumptions that you're not in control of your own sexual choices. Men are always, for some reason, given the prettier end of the stick. You understand? You can be non-monogamous without people judging you for going against your gender's nature. If a woman gets with multiple men, it's seen as going against her gender's nature. But if a man does it, that's just, men are meant to just run around and sleep with everything. Well, not everything, but you know what I mean. It's not as, they're not as judged as women are for having multiple partners. It's very, you know, it's like a social faux pas. Stigmatized. You know? It's not fair for women. If you're in a relationship with someone of another gender, you're not expected to do more emotional labor in the relationship. Getting married to someone of another gender doesn't mean more domestic labor for you. Studies show that husbands add an average of 7 extra hours of housework.
CopperCab is the type of dude to fart in the toilet.
I'm talking right now about something important.
To apologize to his treadmill for walking all over it. CopperCab is the type of dude to apologize for walking in on his girlfriend having sex with someone else.
Well, I wouldn't want to disturb her. If you are with a partner and your partner is not being fully sexually satisfied and you're comfortable with her sleeping with other people, if I'm in a relationship and my partner isn't, and I'm not able to fulfill all the sexual duties. Anyway, I'm just kidding. I don't know. I'm just kidding. I don't know. That's not what this stream is about. What I want to do with my hypothetical girlfriend or wife one day is my business, not yours. I'm not a cuck. Mr. Rodriguez, I've written you up. You're written up on the board. He is not a legend. Do not call Rodriguez or any of these idiots here legends. These are stupid fucking fools. Wisecracker, write you up.
Come join the Red Army. It's time we will demonstrate our power and enslave the soulless male gingers.
Do not join the Red Army!
In history as the Jinno cost
Shut
the
up!
Holy War. There is nothing you can do to stop us. Put clown
Shut
emojis
up!
and chat to join.
Getting married to us, for men, not for men, but listen. Getting married to someone of another gender doesn't mean more domestic labor for you. Studies show that husbands add an extra, studies show that husbands add an average of 7 extra hours of housework a week for their wives. So basically it's saying that studies are showing that married women have 7 extra hours of housework because of their husbands. While as it said there, getting married to someone of another gender doesn't mean more domestic labor for you men. It says studies show that husbands add an average of 7 extra hours. That's a mouthful. That is a mouthful. Getting married to someone of another gender doesn't mean more domestic labor for you. Studies show that husbands add an average of 7 extra hours of housework a week for their wives. It's not right. Women, okay, and husbands add an average of 7 extra hours of housework a week for their wives. That is for their wives. It's fucking. You're working these women. Women should not be made to do all the housework. This is offensive. You know, and I've said this before, and this is true. And if you don't believe me, I will film it. In fact, I'm thinking about. I don't want to spoil anything, but I'm just going to tell you, I might do this for my next dating profile, which I am fixing to do. I'm going to complete the trilogy. Michael Copper dating profile number 1, number 2 that I did with Cameron, and the third one, I did the first one, I did my first dating profile, I had Meanwhile help me. My second one, I had Cameron help me. And the third one, now that I live on my own with my half-sister, I thought that I might have my sister help me with the third one. She can go and film me out in the world. You know, I thought about going to show women how much I respect women, and I've talked about this and this is on this topic here. This is relevant to the conversation. And I do this, by the way, and it embarrasses Aubrey, but I thought that I could have her film me doing this. When I go to Subway, or whenever I go to a deli, like the Publix deli, or anywhere with like where they make sandwiches for you, I like sandwiches, like, you know, Philly cheesesteaks, all that stuff. I will ask respectfully, very, very respectfully, and I explain why I'm asking this to the woman. I will ask a woman. I'll say, "Excuse me, what's your gender? Do you identify as a woman?" And they'll be a little like confused at first, but then they'll say, "Yeah, I'm a woman." I'll say, "Is it okay if I respectfully ask that another person here makes my sandwich? Because I don't think that I don't want a woman to be made to make my sandwich. I respect women way more than that. I think that a woman can do many things besides make a sandwich. And as a, albeit gender fluid, but someone who identifies as a male currently, I think that it is disrespectful to have a woman make my sandwich. Because of so many of the online jokes and the mockery that women get. Oh, make me a sandwich. That comment is so... I like to remind women of this, okay? They could be... You could say that they are being, you know, trained to make sandwiches for men. I don't like that. Do the women ever get offended? I've had two women act offended. I've had 2 women act slightly taken aback, like offended. They weren't mad at me because they could tell that where I was coming from was a place of positivity, that I respected them. But they were like, I can make a sandwich. It's not a big deal. Like, they were like, no. Like, they insisted. Like, they were like, no, I'll make it. It's fine. Like, they were like, you know. But, again, the customer's always right, as they say, right? That's not true, by the way, but you know what I mean. That's not true. I don't know. Anyway. But many women are like, oh, wow, okay. And I'll have a man, someone who identifies as a cis male, you know, or trans male, but a male, I'll have them make my sandwich because I want to let women know. And if I can get the woman to watch the man make my sandwich, even better. So that I can remind these, well, not even better, but, you know, I've never had a woman watch the man make my sandwich at the deli, but, because they have other customers and stuff, usually. But, I might do that for my third dating profile. That might be one of the scenes in my third dating profile. I'll have a whole bunch of stuff. I want my third dating profile to be the coolest one. Because I've done 2 over the past however many years. And this could be like the cool trilogy. And maybe this one will finally get me a wife. which is what I want now. I'm 28 years old, okay? I'm not 17, 18 anymore. Okay, well, I wasn't 17 when I made my first profile, but I was like 18, 19. But, you know, it's time for me to get married. Okay? I gotta find a wife now. I gotta find my sweetheart. I gotta get married. You know, my sister's getting married. I need to get married too. I don't need to get married too. I'm not someone who needs a partner. I'm not someone that has to be in a relationship. But I think that, you know, I could benefit from being in a relationship.
CopperCab is jealous. Men twice his age are still sexually active, and he's crying while sticking his tiny cock in his Belle Delphine body pillow because he can't satisfy even the easiest women. Poor incel cab, too fat and stupid to get laid even once. Ha 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 ha.
Does this look... I don't have a tiny cock! Shut up! My cock isn't tiny! You keep my cock out of your fucking mouth, G.E. Trump. Shut up! I'm sick of this fucking stream. We've already hit 2 hours. We're going into 2 hours and 1 minute, 2 minutes now. I'm done. I'm sick of the disrespect. Tomorrow better be fucking better. You people better straighten the fuck up. I'm going to do a painting stream tonight, so if you want to come join me for the Bob Ross CopperCab stream tonight, where I'm going to be painting, no interruptions tonight. I want a relaxing environment. Peaceful, relax, like the sign says.